was it like preparing for this start? I know you were kind of a little bit like a week behind on your throwing schedule due to the foot injury. Was there any anxiety going into the night, kind of not knowing if you were ready to go since you hadn't been able to pitch as much as you wanted?
No, I think it was just excitement. I mean, we had a long break from playing other competitions, so coming out to Globe Life with the atmosphere and trying to beat up on another team was a lot of fun. So we were all excited.
Did it help being in a familiar place where you had one of your first appearances against Oklahoma State, same kind of situation? Did it help being here before, kind of knowing what it was like?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's nice getting the experience. I've pitched here 2 years now, and this was the third time, so definitely comfortable here, and it's always a great atmosphere. Other than Omaha, I think this is the best atmosphere we're playing.
Have you been itching to, like, with the way starting went last year, to get back out here and kind of prove yourself here in the starting role this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, I was just throwing the ball bad last year, and there was a lot of speculation if I could start or not, and I know I was capable of it. I just had to go out there and prove it.
How cool is it to see Gibler? I mean, they kind of loaded up lefties against you. How cool is it to see him come in, and obviously he's pretty tough on lefties, for him to finish what you started?
Yeah, I mean, one of the best pitchers in the country, and I don't think anyone can argue that. So I think if you got a heavy lefty lineup, that's going to be kind of a nightmare for you. So it was good to see him go out there and do his thing.
Was it fun watching Ryder succeed offensively? I know you're throwing to him most days. What was it like watching him do what he did tonight?
Yeah, it's awesome, man. I mean, one of the hardest workers I know, and yeah, I think he's the best player in the country. So it was fun to watch that.
How excited are you guys to watch Dietz tomorrow? Obviously, it's been a long time coming for him, and kind of fulfilling the prophecy of you guys coming in together. Now you're juniors. Like, how excited are you for him?
Yeah, I think the whole team's excited. It's been a lot of work for him the past 2 years, and for him to be able to have it pay off and go get to pitch here finally, it's awesome for him. So I can't wait to see what he does, and it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know, it was good to get that swing off and make contact. I don't know. Yeah.
Ryder, you're doing a real good job of going up the middle in the scrimmages and then tonight. I mean, has something changed with your swing?
I think just more at bats, honestly.
Yeah.
Just get more at bats, see more pitches. I think there's always time to develop, and that's something I've been trying to work on, I'd say, and just doing that and getting at bats under my belt.
The first inning, they got 2 on with nobody out. Gackle gets around that, then Nolan gets the double to the field to hit the home run. How big of a just swing in the game did you feel like that was?
I think that was big, but it's the first inning, a lot can happen, so it's just back to work after that. So.
Opening day, you guys hit the double and then the home run with coming around first there. That was quite the reaction. What was going through your mind?
Well, I almost fell, so that was almost bad. But to catch myself, I was just fired up. So it was a good feeling.
Your second home run, you were sprinting to second. You didn't think it was out?
The dead center's a little tricky in this park. I don't know. It's a big park, so I was just hoping it went over the fence.
What do you think carried over the most from preseason right now, where you were hitting the ball to live action? I mean, how do you think you made kind of the biggest strides this offseason?
I think again, just getting at bats. That's the biggest thing. Working my approach, trying to get quality at bats. I think that's always something you're trying to do, and it's carrying that over.
What did you see from Gibler tonight? I don't think he gave up a hit.
I thought he was really good. He's something out of the pen that you don't want to see, and it's just nice to have him on our team.
How cool is it to see your teammates? They intentionally walked you there in that inning, kind of started that whole rally. How cool is it to see your other guys come through for you?
I think it's big. I know it's who we are as a team. We're going to pick each other up. We're going to do each other, get other people involved, and that's how we are. So.
How important is it to see this massive crowd come and travel in and provide energy to the team?
I mean, I think it's the greatest thing ever. Being from California, you don't get that in California. It's this crowd, and I mean, it's unbelievable every single time you get to play in front of it. So.
You got much experience with getting intentionally walked? You ready for that this year a little bit?
If I get intentionally walked, I'm doing something right, so I just keep it at that. So.
When you're on a pitcher like you were in that second at bat, I mean, he just couldn't shake you. How good does that feel? And I mean, do you feel like it's inevitable that you're going to get a pitch to hit?
Yeah, I think it feels good that you feel on everything. I felt like I saw it well against him, and just trying to stick to my approach again. Like I said, not chasing. I think that's a big thing because not getting too ahead of yourself. So just knowing that you're going to get one, and when you do, just don't miss it.
That was a changeup that you hit for the first home run. What was the second one?
Fastball.
Fastball.
Yeah.
Gabe talked about how there was maybe some skepticism about him as a starter after the way last year went. Obviously, you've been around him a while. You know what he's capable of. This offseason, having those conversations, how cool was it to come out and execute with him in the starting role?
I think it felt really good. And, last year, the minute he got moved to the pen, he was back to who he was. And I don't think there's anything of mindset. I just think he got better. And I think that's the big thing. If we needed to put him back in the starting role, I think we could have done that last year, and he would have been just fine. So he got better once he got moved to the pen, and that's who he is. So he's a good pitcher.